Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking into the energy of Uranus and what is going to occur. Like, what do we need to know about this shift that will be occurring in July, which will trigger, I'm sure it's going to trigger a lot for a lot of people. But it's going to be moving into the sign of Gemini. So what is this going to mean for you? What sudden changes are going to occur? Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, and it is very difficult to put a finger on, to predict. It's like lightning. It's sudden inspiration, creative genius. There's a whole lot to it. And along with everything else that we have going on, it's going to bring about some major shifts for a lot of people, and it usually takes off like within the very beginning of the transit. There's going to be a whole lot that could be happening, and then like during the time that it shifts, there could be little things here and there that could occur, and then when we get to the end of it, before it is about to shift into the next sign, it will also put in like a big shove usually on something. But depending on if you are an Aquarius rising, this one's definitely going to affect you because this is one of the chart rulers of Aquarius rising people. If you're an Aquarius, it should do some interesting things as well. But for everybody, it's going to trigger some sudden changes and whatnot. What house is your Gemini sitting at? This is going to give you some idea of what areas of life could be affected, as well as what is aspecting that Uranus. Okay, so let's take a look and see what messages your guides, spirit, the universe, what have you, fill in the blank, has for you. So we have group 1, group 2, and group 3. If you would like to see more readings by me, you can do that over on my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop down box below. And if you want some sudden hot reading this summer, make sure to check out my book. All of the information for that also is in the drop down box. You can access that information by hitting up my website. So go ahead and select whichever group your intuition is, saying, hey, pick me to. And if you feel drawn to listen to more than one, you trust your gut, please. Okay? Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. This is about you. So go ahead and select your group, and I'm going to get started. For those of you who hit up group 1 here, this is going to be a reading. And in case you're going, what happened? Yes, I'm in a completely different location. Within my house, we've shifted my office, so I'm in a whole new room. It sounds a little echoey in here because still not done yet. I need to get some finishing touches on that. And I do have a couple images of what's going on so far over on my website if you do want to check that out. So anyways, let's see what's in the cards for you. What is this Uranus shift going to be bringing for you? We have green adventuring. This is the crystal card that is being called for you. You might want to get yourself some green adventuring, like a palm stone or just a crystal in general of it, or some kind of jewelry. And have it on you at all times. It's very interesting because it's Aries and Mercury energy that is associated with this in particular. And what I find so fascinating about that is we have so much stuff going on with Aries, with other planetary shifts going on with that. So it's kind of interesting. I feel like this is definitely affecting you hardcore. If you are an Aries, it most definitely is, or an Aries rising. Hey, there it is. So known as the good luck stone or the stone of opportunity, adventuring is used to attract abundance into your life. It propels growth, not just physically, but also personally, presenting learning opportunities for your soul's evolution. Adventuring also aligns situations so opportunities appear, acting as a stabilizing force. Adventuring balances male and female energy, very interesting, to bring a soothing harmony between yin and yang. Adventuring can also attract love, complementing the heart chakra, and resolving lingering emotional issues. And the keywords are prosperity, fortune, and opportunity. So obvious, and this makes so much sense that it would do that. That shift would bring in some, change in fortune, some prosperity, and some opportunity to come your way. However, and this is so interesting because look at the color of this stone, and this is the card that came out. We have snake with card 28. I hope you guys can see that okay. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. I have a feeling this group, like you guys are going to be bustling with opportunity. Your fortune is going to change. There's a lot of interesting, opportunities that are going to be presented to you. There are brand new beginnings, and especially with communication, because we have Mercury energy showing up here, and Aries is always new beginnings. So, I feel like there's going to be some people in your life that just are not going to be too thrilled about the fact that you're kicking ass and taking names. They could be, green with envy. They could be a snake in the grass. There could be somebody who's just trying to shit on your shine. Just be careful of this. Be aware. And folks, please pick your battles. The Five of Swords is all about picking your battles. It's knowing when to engage with people and when to just back away. And this is the key to really coming out on top and being very successful, is if you try to get into some headbutt situation or and if you guys have been battling trying to get somebody to approve of you or even like you or whatever, just give up the goat, you guys. Enough, okay? It's time to move on, because there's other opportunities and great abundance awaiting you if you just walk the fuck on. And I mean, seriously, a brand new opportunity is being presented. It's the Ace of Wands, and oh my God, could be in love, because this is the Empress. This is I was gonna say Aries energy, because I always associate Venus with Aries because I have Venus in Aries. But no, it like literally, this is Venus energy, the Empress, okay? There is a new opportunity that's coming your way in this situation. But in order for this to be successful and beautiful, you're going to have to realize that some people just ain't worth your time, honey. Okay, like straight up, and I think intuitively, who is the snake in the grass who would like to fuck up your relationships or whatever, because they're jealous. I can't stand this. I don't do jealous people, okay? It's like they make me want to puke. There's enough for everybody in the world, okay? And everybody has a unique path and journey. And we can all have an abundance of prosperity and love in our lives. It's just going to appear different for everybody. It's not always going to be the same as whatever everybody else has. So, and like, the saying, the grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's like, I have a feeling that this group here has been through some shit, and it's been a long road, and it's like, finally things are going right, and you deserve this. So don't let other people try to ruin this opportunity for you, okay? And the Ace of Wands, like, you guys could even be doing some sort of travel here. I mean, it's just very passionate, fiery energy. Like, I just feel, even if this is just career related, which possibly can be here, I feel like you just are on top and you're rocking that Venus energy. It's like your beauty is just like glow up time, upgrade, you're feeling it, and you're vibing, and it's like really positive and really good. And there could be people who are in the wings who are like super fucking jealous of that fact. Well, tough shit for them, It's like, if they want, they have to realize they can have the same kind of wonderful shit in life if they want it. And they have the possibility to go get it too. They just have to get off their ass and go for it. You have earned this opportunity and this amazing, stuff in life. So I kind of want to do the extended message here on the snake card, just to give you some more deets, especially when it comes to the relationships and also career and money. Venus is related to material wealth as well. So for some of you, this could be an opportunity that is like some kind of promotion or something coming your way. And you fought many battles for this, and you've been shrewd and smart and known when to shut your fucking mouth when you should shut your mouth, and, when to speak up when you should. And because of this, you have won this battle and you have earned your keep. And so there could be people out there who think, coworkers or whatever, who think that, oh, they don't deserve it. I'm perfect and I deserve it, or some shit like that, when they didn't work for it at all. But you did. So anyway, let's see what this message has to say. Thoughts and emotion will run strong and deep at this time, so you may need to spend time alone. Your intuition is stronger than usual, guiding you to a new, luckier, and fruitful path, but be patient. You will feel driven to succeed in all areas, and failure or loss will be devastating. So be careful. Here it is. Here it is. Oh my God. Jealous people may strike at you when least expected or cause you heartache or stress. Tread lightly around personal and business dealings. Like literally come at it, everything with love, and like exude that Empress magnanimous kind of energy, not stuck up, egocentrical bitch type energy. We're talking just oozing love, compassion, smile, like a beautiful, like a genuine smile, you know, look your best, dress, you know, your best, do your hair, make sure you look on point at all times, because believe me, it will pay off. So the relationship messages: spending more time alone than usual could result in your partner, family, or friends feeling neglected. But this time is good for the soul and useful in planning your next move. Singles who are stuck on past relationships, rejections, or endings could find it very hard to trust the attention they receive from the opposite sex, missing out on opportunities for great partners or friends. It is time to stop dwelling on the past and move forward. Really, pick your battles, drop the sword, move the fuck on. You're wallowing too much. Now, this isn't the Five of Cups, but it is the Five of Swords. This is about picking your battles. Are you going to continue to try to like fight to make something happen with people in the past that's just not going to happen? It's time to leave it be and just move on. Seriously. So, passionate times await when you are ready to take the leap. And that's the Ace of Wands. It's very passionate, very fiery energy, right? So health concerns could arise. So be careful with diet and exercise and don't overdo it. Get the necessary checkups, plenty of fresh air, and lots of brisk walks. Yes, I can't even, okay, there's no excuse, okay? For the people who are upwardly mobile, okay? There's no excuse why you can't go on a walk, all right? It's free. You can do it. Everyone can do it. And I'm telling you, for real, you get in those steps every day and you do that walking on a daily basis, and you will watch your body change legit. I have seen a freaking difference in not walking as much as walking. I love to be a little bit of a scientist here, and I like to experiment on myself to see what happens. Like when I focus my workouts in different areas, and walking is huge to like shrink the waistline and just keep everything running, and it just grounds you, and it's nice to get the body moving, and it's not extreme, and it's something everybody can friggin' do. You, like I said, who are upwardly mobile, you know, and there's no excuses. You can do it anywhere, anytime, you know, seriously. So quit the bullshit negative talk on not getting exercise when anybody can do that at least. And this is a great thing and it just helps, like, especially after work, when you're stressed out, just let it out, just go walk, get with your friends. It's a great way to socialize and reconnect while you get some fresh air and stuff, and burn some calories too. So, the career money message. This is a favorable year in general, and this card makes you more aware of your potential. If you stay positive and take advice from those you respect, you could see strong advancement financially or professionally. Now's the time to be frugal with your finances. Don't lend money to anyone. You will need it yourself. A money-making idea could come your way, and these will be exciting times. Good luck with a project or career, as these could land you in the limelight. And seriously, that's what Uranus does. Sudden genius, sudden ideas, sudden opportunities. It's just like, oh, bam, you know, right in your face. So this makes a lot of sense. So the power tip for this card is place a bowl of shells near your front door for luck in your personal and professional lives. So very interesting stuff, you guys. Great messages. Just watch out for the jelly people, okay? Ugh, yuck. And green adventuring is definitely the stone for you. So get yourself some, okay, guys? So that's it. That's all I have for this reading. Thank you so much for all your support. Make sure to like, subscribe. Head over to my Patreon to check out more readings over there. And I will catch you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, for my group 2, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what's happening here. Yes, I have a completely different location. As I said with group 1, I have moved my office. Everything is still getting put back together. That's why I sound a little echoey in here too. So yeah. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. So we have red jasper as your power stone here. And red jasper works with justice, strength, and stability. The planetary and zodiacal signs associated with this are Aries, Scorpio, and Mars energy. So this is about getting shit done. This is about protection. This is about making stuff happen quickly and fast. Of course, Mars rules Aries and Scorpio. So yeah, so red jasper works closely with the base chakra, which is your root chakra, okay? And heals any wounds surrounding injustice, grounding you back to the earth. Red jasper alleviates chronic worry, clearing mental blockages to make space for balanced emotions and thoughts. Working with the base chakra, red jasper can also help heal issues related to sex, inviting you to explore your sexuality in healthy ways. Providing stability and protection, red jasper balances yin and yang, expressing masculine and feminine energies that feel safe yet nourished. Now, this is really interesting because this is the second group that is talking about, you know, balancing the masculine and the feminine within. Now, I'm going to say it, Aries and Scorpio are extremely masculine signs. So if you guys are these zodiac signs, then there's a need to bring more feminine Venus energy into your life at this time, because it will help make this transition easier, to make sure that you're balanced, you're grounded. You know, you need to work on old wounds and crap. We don't want to carry it into this new time ahead, because believe me, it's new. We have so many new beginnings and so much new stuff happening, like massive shifts for the collective, for everyone, okay? And then for each individual, it's going to hit in different ways. So I feel like you guys really need to pay attention to your Gemini house and what's going on there in the month of July and then moving forward. So, but you guys need justice, strength, and stability, okay? You need to understand fairness and what justice means. Justice, oh Scorpio and Aries people, is not revenge. Okay, there's two different, this is not the same thing. And people need to understand this. And, you know, I think the God that you could work with, that you could call on for this one to understand this a little bit more, would be Hades, because he is very just and he is very fair. He is the wise counselor. He doesn't fuck around. And, you know, I absolutely fucking adore him. And considering he is, you know, Pluto in Roman, which is the modern ruler of Scorpio, I'm definitely saying it for you Scorpio people, okay? Straight up. All right, so we also have, fuck, look at this, unity. Look at the colors, okay? You guys need to use red jasper and ground your asses, okay? And that's red is always associated with Aries too. It's very passionate, very exciting. So this is a time of divine understanding, renewal, peace, and hope. You radiate and attract great love. Remember, you radiate and attract great love, things are going to go well for you. If you're going out for revenge to get back at somebody, it's not going to fucking work out for you. Okay, that's so low vibe, all right? You're better than that. That's what I'm saying here. So what else do we have here? We have the Four of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Oh my God. It's so funny. I'm talking about Scorpio here because looky here on this Nine of Cups. Whenever I pull this card, I'm going to put these more in the middle here. Sorry, guys. I'm still getting used to this setup. He looks like Adamant. Okay. Adamant is a Scorpio. So stand and deliver. Seriously, that's kind of wild. So the Four of Swords is about taking a breather. Okay, and this is not a major arcana. This isn't the Hermit card, but it's, you know, it's in every day, you guys need to learn how to fucking have some chill. And it's to help balance your yin and yang energy and to bring more harmony and stability and open up that, you know, any kind of negative connotations and feelings you have about sexuality and your sex life and stuff. You need to meditate. Period. That's the Four of Swords is the meditation card. And it is about, you know, going within and learning how to take breaks. You need to decompress at the end of the day. You need to find space for your head to get clear and things like this, especially at work. Because I feel like you guys have been really busting, you know, your ass to succeed. Whatever this is, this could be in school or this could be at your job, but you've been working hard here to succeed. And if you keep chugging at it and you take those breathers and you learn to balance out your shit a little bit more and really tap into that divine understanding. And how do we do that? We do that through meditation. It's about letting go. It's about finding internal peace, because then it turns around and it renews you and it radiates out into the world. And you become love. Like, that's the focus for this group. You need to like literally become love if you want to attract love. But I get the sense like you do this and you take this advice and you work on your stability and your grounding and things like this. I see wish fulfillment will be coming to you in the future here. And that's what this shift is going to bring about. And it's funny, it's talking about unity. Uranus is the modern ruler for Aquarius. And Aquarius is very humanitarian and very utopian and very about unity and friendship and things like this. It is a very friendly sign. So it's so interesting because it's always like associated with friends, and you know, it's a very friendly, like outgoing, kind of bubbly kind of sign. Yet there's this sense of detachment with Aquarius as well, where it's like you can detach emotionally, and not get overworked that way. Anyway, so let's take a look at the unity, the message here. This card is all about emotions, feelings, developments, and rewards. There's a greater sense of harmony surrounding relationships and new projects, and your career or business will fulfill you. But be prepared for an unexpected twist of fate. How very Uranus, right? This card signifies the harmonious union between two people, and you may come together with a person of great energy who will uplift your life. It also foretells two people bonding through an emotional connection. Yes. So the personal and relationship message is this card represents two people of similar beliefs and traditions bound together in a soulmate experience. You desire more intimacy in your life and long for a deep emotional connection. You have opened up to your heart and let go of the restrictions of the past and are now free to show your true feelings and make long-term decisions. There are definite changes ahead, and progress in most relationships is likely. Trust and communication will be strong, and now is an auspicious time for commitments and proposals in all kinds of relationships. It can also be a symbol of seduction, foretelling desire and passion, and an incredibly strong, deep connection. I mean, this could even happen through, the workplace. It doesn't mean that you work with the person, like a person could come into your workplace and this is how you meet, your wish fulfillment person. Maybe they have dark hair. Maybe they are an Aquarius, an Aries, or a Scorpio, or have that as their rising sign. There could be something like very heavy about that kind of energy surrounding this person. So the career and money message is a new business or project is likely, even a new job. Real estate investments, either buying or selling, could be offered to you. You could find yourself in the driver's seat and be thrilled with what is being proposed. And so there's a power tip with this card. It says, place happy photos of yourself and your partner, family, or loved ones in a heart-shaped pink frame in your bedroom or living area. Round items such as coasters, a dining table, or golden balls in a bowl symbolize unity, enlightenment, and perfection. And a fountain or water feature can bring peace and good luck to the whole household. Remember to play sensual, soothing music to create healthy, harmonious environment. Yeah, and I mean, it's like, I just feel like this is a time of, you work hard and you keep chugging at what you're doing and you really work on your inner growth and oozing that love and becoming that love, gaining, that balance and stability. And I'm telling you, wishes are going to be fulfilled, surprising ones too, I think at that, because we're dealing with Uranus here. So I mean, it's always like, surprise, and you don't see it coming. So don't even try to predict it because it will expect the unexpected. That's what I have to say about that. So, all right, guys, that's it for this group. Please make sure to subscribe. If you'd like to see more readings like this, please head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. And if you'd like some hot, steamy reading for the summer season, please do check out my book. All the information for that is on my website, which is located in the drop-down box too. Thank you for being with me, and I will catch you next time. Bye. All right, and for my group 3, let's see what this transit's going to bring about for you guys. Let's see what the deal is. Okay. We have Cat's Eye. Look at that. agility, intuition, and protection. This is Leo and Venus energy. So, you know, July is Cancer, and then at the end of July is Leo season. So I really feel for this group. There's going to be a whole lot of love in the air, and you're definitely going to be feeling it in your heart center come Leo season. There is a need to up your protection game, just like protecting your aura. And the reason why I say this is because whenever somebody is happy and exuding love, there's always going to be somebody not like it doesn't have to be somebody you're close to. It could just be somebody you come in contact with who will like take offense to the fact that you're happy and they're not. You know, well, too bad for them. Tough shit. You know, it's like, just smile, okay? And when somebody, like if somebody comes at you with a sourpuss face, you never really know what that person's going through. They could just be a dick, but also they could like be going through a really hard time. So always rise above and smile and like straight up just be like, are you okay? You know, like, I hope you're all right, you know, or whatever. And you'd be surprised. Like, I would say the majority of the time, somebody might be like really glad or thankful. And like, if you're just kind, sometimes it just pays off. Sometimes it doesn't, okay? Because the person could be like really far gone, but there's nothing you can do about that. But you can do, what you can do is you can control your reaction to the situation. And coming at things with a sense of love and compassion always works out. And it also doesn't allow them to put hooks in you and suck you dry. You know what I'm saying? Like energy wise, because love conquers all, and it always does. Always, in the end. There's not once I haven't seen that happen. So just remember that, okay? You can be an asshole and lash out too, but then it's just gonna make you feel worse afterwards. There's not a single time in my life where I've done that and it's like I felt good afterwards, okay? Because it feels like shit. But if you take the high road, you'd be surprised how it can turn things around. So I feel like you guys need to hear that at this time. And we have Angel with card 2. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. So you look at the cat's eye, okay? And then look at all that blue energy. This reminds me of like Archangel Michael. You know, like you're protected at this time. Just know that. But cat's eye is something that you want to keep on you for protective purposes. Get yourself a piece of that or whatever, carry it with you. This is the talisman that, you know, is being called for you guys to use at this time. Evoking the bright eyes of a cat. By the way, it says agility, intuition, and protection. Evoking the bright eyes of a cat. Cat's eye is used as a talisman to ward off and protect against any evil or unforeseen danger coming your way. It increases agility, allowing you to fly beneath the radar of your enemies and progress ahead of your competitors. Cat's eye enhances night vision, giving you the ability to see through the shadows in higher definition and access heightened levels of intuition by opening the crown chakra. Cat's eye is regenerative, helping you to regain what was once lost. Yes, very nice, you guys. So, and this is, again, Leo and Venus energy. So what do we got going on here? So for some of you, you know, why this is being called about is because you guys are feeling stuck. You're like maybe you've been feeling that you're stuck between a rock and a hard place. You're afraid to speak your mind or be yourself or literally do what the hell you want because you're afraid you're going to piss somebody off. And this is so funny because what was I just saying at the beginning of this? It's like, oh, you know, you're afraid you're going to like, you know, offend somebody because you're happy. Well, you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm so sick and tired of like people having to walk on eggshells because there's a bunch of spoiled, you know, self-righteous a-holes out there. You know, screw that shit. Okay. You guys need to just, instead of worrying what everybody else is doing, worry about your fucking self and worry about what brings you joy, what brings you happiness, what lights you up. The Eight of Swords is one of these kind of cards that is saying you are stuck in a hell of your own making. You put yourself there. You can walk away at any time and start thinking in a different way. And this is definitely the realm of intellect and thought and stuff like this. You can unbind yourself and walk away at any time. It's just you have to do it yourself and release yourself from this way of thinking. And the way you communicate with others. So this is the Page of Swords. Like literally you could have been like communicating with somebody and I feel like there's somebody around you that's quite immature And they're constantly like making you feel like you're stuck and you have to deal with this shit, but you don't. This is telling you to speak up, speak your mind. Be cautious with how you present yourself and your words though. And I feel like for those of you who are in a situation, maybe even with like a boss or a work situation, if you guys are not speaking up and saying what's on your mind and, you know, stating facts, I mean, and maybe you feel like you've been treated unfairly about a position or something that you've been put in, you need to speak up, speak your mind, and you can renegotiate things to come out in your favor. And this, like literally, I feel somebody here in their career, they're just not liking where they're at. Maybe you got put into a department or an area or something that's just not working out for you, and you're a great communicator and you want to do more communicating with people. This is telling you you can negotiate your way into a different position if you so choose to. You don't have to feel stuck in life. You can definitely pull yourself out of this, and don't worry, your angels are guiding you. Call on them for protection. They can lead you in the right direction. You know, meditate on the situation and see what kind of messages they bring. And I feel like if you guys have been feeling stuck just in general in life and you want a new direction, Uranus is definitely the planet in which to work with to shoot you on a new direction. And Uranus in Gemini is all about communication. It's about chat, 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 you know, because Gemini is it's an air sign. It's all about talking, and this is air energy. This is fire. So it's like, you need to be more firm and learn how to negotiate things better, because I feel like maybe for some of you, you've been shooting your mouth off in the wrong way and saying the wrong things, which has gotten you in hot water in the past. You need to learn how to communicate better. You need to take a break, go back, recalibrate, figure out how you're going to say what you're going to say, then say it. And you will find that you can negotiate your way into better things, better positions, better life situations, etc. You can open up communication lines within relationships. Seriously, it's all about communication for this group for sure. And I feel like this is what's going to be triggered with this. And for those of you who are afraid to step forward, don't worry, you're protected. Call on your angels at this time. You are truly blessed with a deep connection to your angels. Pay attention to your dreams and gut feelings, knowing that your angels are there to guide you. When you need them, simply ask or follow these rituals. Okay, so for those of you who are having issues with relationships or personal relationships or whatever, it says for passion, call upon Atliel on the night of the full moon, which we have one coming up. Place red rose petals over a red cloth. Light one red, one gold, and one small silver candle. Wearing red, express your wish to your angel with a grateful heart. So, and also I have to mention this is the strawberry moon, which of course strawberries are red. So maybe this is like a little offering you could leave. So to bring a new man into your life, call on Dorashiel on the night of the waxing moon. Place pink candles or pink items on a white cloth and light 6 pink tea light candles. Visualize yourself embracing your new man. So to encourage a marriage proposal, call upon Saint Raphael, tie 2 champagne glasses together with red string and place a picture of Saint Raphael in front. Write your name on a red candle and your partner's name on a white candle. Say a prayer out loud and place the picture under your pillowcase. So career and money message, and I definitely see that for many of you, this has got to do with career stuff. So to enhance your career or finances, Archangel Jophiel and Archangel Michael can help you with money and career goals or finding your direction when confused. And I do feel like that's like this kind of energy, like for sure, like you're confused as to where to go next. You're feeling stuck. Don't worry. So they can bring out hidden talents and artistic and creative sparks, as well as help you experience a spiritual awakening and stop fence sitting. Place pictures of these angels in your wallet and light a gold candle as you say a prayer to them. So there's also a power tip with this particular card. Place a crystal angel figurine in your home to give you spiritual protection and increase your intuition. Say a little prayer each night or whenever needed. The angel figurine will remind you of the beautiful power of the angels and give you comfort knowing that you can call upon them at any time. You know, I would say, oh, it'd be cool if you could find one that was made out of cat's eye, but I don't know how common that is. That might be a difficult but you know, putting a little piece of cat's eye around it, or like literally having it on your person could be a very good idea. But watch the way you communicate as you move forward now, because this is a time of heightened communication, and we want to like be careful with how we present ourselves. Like the style of your communication could be changing, and how you present yourself in public eye and to other people as well, especially if you have Gemini on the 3rd house, because that is Gemini's house, and you know, it's going to definitely affect communications for you in that way. So anyhow, guys, that's it. That's all I have for this reading. If you'd like to see more, please head over to my Patreon, where I have hundreds of readings over there and different tiers to get personal readings. The link to that's in the drop-down box, as well as if you want to communicate, get some spicy communication coming your way and through book, do check out my book. The information for that is on my website, which the link is in the drop-down box below as well. Thank you, and I will catch you next time.